We are live and back and better. It's a Jet Set podcast. After a little vacation, a little, you know, changing locations, uh, the Jet Set is back, man. And we got some news to talk about now, man. Our young guys getting paid. We got some trade rumors. I got my Wilson shirt on. Allen got the bricks behind him, man. Hey, we locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in, man. Lock in with us.
Ready. Jet
Jet
set.
set.
Go.
Go. Now to the mall.
Wild one down the right side at the goal line, leaving a tap. Caught, free ball. Oh, it's a Jet
Never too
touchdown.
knows. Pack my bags and go. Serve me a brick at the stove. Looking like a track in the post. Go. From the hills to the moat. Yeah, anywhere we go, like don't go. Yeah, in this world, everything's so more. Yeah, behind this wall, there is no photos. Jump on this bitch, go, yeah. Across my neck, yeah, go. Watch how you go, hey, yeah, Ocho, I need some more, hey, yeah, pronto. Jumped out the coupe,
Knocked away by Sauce Gardner.
smoking cookie in Atlanta, everyone you a recreation. You already know we made it. We ain't even gotta say shit. Some of the trap will lick, some of the trap will fake it. Junior say I'll bring the payout.
What's up? We are back. We back. Hey, all right. Chill. Jet Set podcast, man. We back. We've been out for a few weeks. Ain't really been much to talk about, but now we're rolling into training camp. We guys getting paid. It's starting to feel like the season again. How you feeling? Allen, coming into this week. How have you been over the last few weeks, man? And leading into this week, what's the vibes? Oh man, can't hear you.
My bad, that was me. But it just hit me. Training camp starts this weekend.
Yeah.
I want to say rookies report either Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
So it's like we're really getting into the swings of things. It's feeling good though. It feels good. Football season is the best season. I love the fall. So it's just all good vibes. I'm ready for it, bro. I'm so ready for it. Especially we just got the deals done. So we got our two cornerstones, as y'all see at the bottom. Here. I love it. I'm ready to get going.
Yeah, man. I'm ready to get going. And what's crazy is, before we took that little break, that was one of our things. One of our goals for the offseason was seeing these guys get paid. So, it's just so refreshing to see us pour into our young talent. The last time we did that, was Quinnen. That seems like light years ago when we, a guy we drafted, we're giving them a second contract. So it's good to see these guys get paid, man, and especially the cornerstones of the team. So yeah, man, I'm just happy. I'm a happy camper. So yeah. Sauce, Garrett, congrats. They done got the bag.
Yeah, and they deserve it.
They deserve it.
There's not every guy that you're like, you feel like, like even in no disrespect to Sherwood, but like Sherwood, he played like one good year and he got his bag. It's kind of like had one good year. It's like you're really more so paying him on potential rather than what he did. Mm-hmm. Like with guys like Sauce and Garrett, you're paying them on what they already done for you plus what you feel like they're gonna do. So It's like those are the best guys to pay, in my opinion.
Yeah,
you kind of feel good. You feel good about giving them the money because like you feel like if you waited another year or two, it just probably would have gone up.
Yeah.
I don't want to say exponentially, but like maybe even by like another 10 mil. The way the market continuously moves.
Yeah, and it's and these are guys that they're fan favorites. You know, there was a lot of, after this year, a lot of people doubting Sauce. A lot of people, creating trade rumors about Garrett. So to see us lock in with them, but them locking in with the team and believing in the team enough to, want the deal to get done, that says a lot about, the future moving forward. So, yeah, man. I had to throw my Wilson shirt on today, but next time you see me, I might have a Wilson jersey. Shoot, this is all I was waiting for, bro.
Man, I want to get a jersey so bad. I just feel like I am terrible luck. I have such bad luck. With jersey. And the only time I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get one of those with Quinn because I always love no Diddy, but big dudes like the big guys. O lineman, D lineman. I respect them the most, in my opinion. I feel like games are won in the trenches. So I got me a Quinn jersey, but that was like right after he got his contract, and then he's been solid, but like I feel like it lost magic because of me because I got the jersey. Like, damn. I need Quinn to have another bounce back year so I can feel comfortable about getting the jersey.
Yeah. See, Quinn, I didn't get Quinn's jersey. I have a Quinn jersey too. I didn't get his jersey until after he signed his second contract. So I mean, and he's played fairly well. He hasn't had much to really work with, but he's still a dog making plays. So I was waiting for some of these guys from that 2022 draft class to sign that second contract so that I can feel confident in getting their jersey because the jersey that I have, there were guys that didn't make it to their second contract. I jumped the gun. I don't know why I have a Kyle Becton jersey in my closet right now. Michael Carter,
Jamal Adams.
Those are those. Like I just clearly just jumped the gun too early on those. So now we're locked in though. Now we're definitely locked in. Yeah, now we're locked in. So yeah. Speaking of these contracts, that AI predictor, man, was like on point,
bro. It was crazy.
It was on point, man. Sauce, 4 years, 120.4 mil, 60 mil guaranteed, highest paid corner in the league right now. You know how that goes. They just
that's why I was like, always get it done earlier than later. It only goes up.
It only goes up. That's it. So, but I mean, out of all the cornerbacks in the league, I feel like the best ones are already paid. So Sauce might be sitting at the top for about maybe like 1 or 2 years. Unless Joey Porter has a phenomenal, year.
I mean, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. I was gonna say, when did it? Oh no, never mind. Yeah. Because Sertan, he got done. Yeah.
10 already got done. So so Sauce.
Actually, he might break it because it's like that weird spot where it's like even if you're not better than the best name on there, it's just the fact that you're the next young guy.
Yeah.
And the team has to make a decision. It depends, We'll see. Like the thing is, Sauce also has the I guess the qualifications to back it, like All Pro, Pro Bowl, like he's done it all pretty much.
Rookie of the year,
Rookie of the year. Like he's like literally prototypical, exactly the type of resume you'd want from your corner that you're paying this type of money. I know he had what everyone considers a bad year last year, but I'm like, if that was his down year, I still feel pretty good about it.
Right, exactly. His down year is career years for most people. So I'm glad to see him get paid, for sure. He's one of the guys I might, I'm probably he's on my jersey list. I was waiting for to get his, but it seems like he's he has that Revis treatment. He's considered one of the GOATs right now. So yeah, man, I'm excited to see what he does with this. And it looks like he's been working this offseason too.
He needs to work on one thing so we could just shut everybody up. I need him to get some ends, man. I need some interceptions. Because that's the only knock people keep putting on him. And it's getting annoying at this point. So I would like for him to just sit down for one off season and just focus on catching the ball. Because it's not like he hasn't had the opportunity to get some picks. He just can't catch. Like, you can tell why he was a corner. He cannot catch. There's been a lot of times where the ball has been in his hands and he's just dropped it.
Yeah, no. So everybody keeps saying he only has 3 picks, in his entire career. Can we name all 3? So I remember one. One was against Josh Allen on that little like slant on the sideline. Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, like when we beat them with Solid that first year.
Yep.
Another one was what was another one of his picks? The Jags one against
Mac Jones.
But I can't think of that last pick. Everybody, it's only 3 of them. So
that's a good question.
We really should remember them. But when was that last? When was that other pick?
The only other play I keep remembering was when when he got hurt.
Who?
Remember that like cornerback blitz? It was like first play of the game. Who was it that got hurt?
Was it Teddy Bridgewater?
Was it Teddy?
Yeah.
I don't know why that was the name that was put in my head.
It was against the Dolphins. It was that against.
Yeah. I remember Dolphins, but I'm like, did they have Teddy Bridgewater at the time? That's why I was trying to like. Am I remembering it correctly?
Yeah, he blitzed on the corner.
Yeah, okay. I'm making sure I'm not going crazy because I'm like, it sounds even crazy saying it like, yeah, Teddy Bridgewater on the Dolphins. But,
What's up? What's up, Abby? The guys are back.
Hey, Abby.
You back? But yeah, speaking of Abby, let's talk about our other guy too, Garrett Wilson.
G-Dub.
My dog got paid. G5 got paid, man. Look, at the Wilson all. You know what I mean? I got it in 2022, so don't ask me if I got it because of Zach or Garrett. Just know it's Wilson. All right? Don't ask. But yeah, our guy got paid, man, making him top 5 paid wide receivers in the league. You feel me? Very well deserved, in my opinion. Very, very well deserved. He is. What's up, Britt? He is top 5 in my eyes in the league. I could be biased. But Garrett Wilson stayed true. Wide receivers are known to be divas, I feel like. And he was the complete opposite, man. He put his head down and worked. As many quarterbacks as he's had here, it's very refreshing to see somebody still want to stick it out with us, through the hard times and just kind of stay solid, man. That's his whole persona, man. Solid.
Yeah. And honestly, like, everyone keeps talking about this whole like there's no wide receiver 2. I think when you have hopefully our offensive line hits the potential that they have. There's a lot of potential in that offensive line room. But we have an elite offensive line and a receiver like Garrett. Sky's the limit, man. Sky's the freaking limit. Because our biggest issue has been bad O-line and nobody catch the ball. So you have a solid offensive line, because once you have a solid offensive line, whoever's back there has time. That's really been our biggest issue. Like whoever's been back there never has had time to really process because things happen. Like whatever quick is for the NFL, even quicker for that person. So you throw a guy like Zach Wilson back there who comes, no disrespect, but he comes from BYU. That's a big jump going from having a good offensive line for who he was playing to a bad offensive line in the NFL, and you're facing guys like Micah Parsons on a weekly basis.
Micah Parsons, man, like coming from just winning his entire life to the Jets, it's easy for guys to get frustrated. As we have seen personally, it's easy for young guys to come here after winning their entire lives and get frustrated.
Yeah.
But again, solid guy, stay the course. I don't know how many quarterbacks he's had already. He's kind of had that D-Hop Texans, type of perspective here with the Jets, but this guy Justin Fields in the building. So
yeah, I was gonna say, like, it also shows how much he even believes in Justin Fields, because
you
sign a deal like that when you don't feel comfortable with your quarterback situation. Like I know it's a lot of money, but I don't think you sign that unless you really do feel like you finally got your guy. And it's a guy he's played with, so I think it's one of those he's ready to stick it out with us. Mostly due to that fact. Like, I know there was a report, if it was Aaron Rodgers, this wouldn't be the same conversation.
And that's crazy. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, maybe if Aaron Rodgers was here, he might not want to be here. It's giving me a whole different perspective of our former quarterback, and I was a big, former quarterback guy.
Yeah, I think it was just the relationship at the end of the day. I never was able to put my finger on why it went down the way it went down, but there was definitely some form of like just resentment going on eventually, and you could kind of see it throughout the season. Like, I don't know what was going on. I don't know if something happened throughout training camp, but like from week one, there was some sort of thing going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to, we tried to push that under the rug a little bit, but it was evident that he just wasn't happy, like, during the game, or during the regular season sometimes. So
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe we see that same passion with Justin Fields. Maybe we don't. Maybe we see them kind of talking things out more. Things aren't clicking.
I'm curious how this playbook's gonna go. I have a good feeling Garrett's gonna be like, look, if you're not running the ball, look at me.
Yeah.
There's nobody else. Look at me. You go past the Allen Lazard? Look at me. Look at me. I'm not doing this. I already did this for the past 4 years.
Like, you can pass the record every now and then. I mean, that's our boy, but look.
Yeah, and we know we got Mason Taylor. From time to time, we'll give him the ball.
Time to time, throw to the time.
Everybody else gets a combined 50 yards, maybe. I better get my 100 every game.
Thanks. Y'all better draft Garrett Wilson in fantasy this year. I've been taking mock drafts already, and he's going like 3rd, 4th round. I'm scooping him up end of the second if he's there. I'm telling y'all right now.
I mean, honestly, I see a lot of what Fields did with DJ Moore back in Chicago, and honestly, I just know, like, Fields was just whenever, like literally almost every play it was going to DJ Moore. So outside of, like, they threw in Cole Kmet from time to time. Cole Kmet got a little something. That's why you never saw any of the other receivers get any burn, bro.
He was getting some burn. Cole Kmet was definitely getting some burn. Yeah,
Cole Kmet, he got a little bit, but no other receiver get the ball. And I think that's exactly how Garrett likes it.
Exactly. I'm cool with it. Feed him.
Yeah, especially with a defense. Like, that's really what it comes down to. When you have a decent O-line, you get your quarterbacks in time.
Mm-hmm.
Your receiver can now really go through his routes, and it's not like I got to get open as fast as possible.
Yeah, and we have a good running game, so it's like being Garrett. It's like knowing that the defense has to kind of be honest to the run game.
Yep,
it makes it probably makes him feel a little more confident running routes. Like, okay, I'm gonna run this route, knowing that y'all have to play that run back there, because if y'all don't, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Although I will say, though, eventually they are gonna have to, and I don't know if any of the guys in the room right now are gonna be able to step up, but someone's gonna have to eventually step up, because we don't want to start facing defenses that just double Garrett, because that's gonna be a nightmare in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, I hope they have some sort of strategy against that. I mean, obviously, the run game definitely helps that, but I do think whether it's the tight ends or even the rooks, so somebody has to kind of step up and just a little spark here and there, like just something to keep them a little worried, so that they don't just double every play.
Yeah, I mean, Breece, Braylon, Justin, that's
Yeah.
Honestly, it might be games where Garrett might not touch the ball as much.
That won't happen. I can tell you that right now.
If we're running the ball well,
I don't think he cares.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares.
I mean, I do feel like, that's going to be Justin's first read every time.
I can tell you this. If we're just running the ball well, I can even see Garrett coming around a little sweep. You're like, y'all gonna get this ball one way or another. Y'all gonna include me in this offense.
I'm gonna leave here with something.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of this game with something.
Yeah.
Break. Camp is next week. We are ready for that. That should be fun. I know you're going to the camp. Britt's locked in. Britt is locked in. She's locked in. She's going to camp. She got the season opener tickets ready.
Man, I wish I was still over there to go to camp.
She locked in. Me too. I wish I was still on the East Coast too. But I might have to find a way to come up to one Jets game at least. I'm thinking the Cowboys game. I'm thinking.
If you go, let me know.
Yeah. No, I think it'll be definitely worth it.
I definitely want to go. I want to go to one game. I wish they came over here. I could probably go to I might go to the Pitt game. Brittany, if you go to the Pitt game, let me know.
The Pitt game?
Yeah, we going.
The opener?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Oh no. I'm out there.
It's not in Pittsburgh. Oh man.
Yeah, no. That's no.
Well, I could have drove over to Pittsburgh.
In MetLife, yeah. That's probably it's gonna be.
Man, that would be fun though. In MetLife, especially. Oh, here we go.
Very common. Do y'all think the Jets' long-term investment in players like Sauce, Gardner, and Garrett Wilson seem as a real culture shift, or is this another rebuild cycle? Chalet, this is a real culture shift in my opinion. All right, we got a new head coach, right? We got a new GM, and we are investing in our guys. It's not another rebuild cycle because of the money we're putting into these guys. Because another rebuild cycle would be probably drafting more guys and seeing if it works out, rolling the dice. But this is giving us confidence that or this is us putting confidence in our younger players. So yeah, how you feel about that, Al?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Especially, I would say the typical Jet way, at least how we've been doing it the past 10 years, is to go trade these guys for some picks and then use those picks to go try to draft some other guys, hoping that they're equally as good as these guys, pretty much. That's probably like what we would try to do. So I'm glad we just got the deals done with, especially like they haven't even hit their prime yet, if we're being honest.
Right.
Like these guys aren't even your prime, in my opinion, for most athletes is somewhere between 26, 28. So I think right when they're hitting their stride, hopefully we have a solid team around them, and we're ready to go. I think those are the premium positions in this league. I think the only position more premium is probably quarterback. Obviously outside of like the trenches, but like there's no other singular position that impacts the game outside of, like I would say, quarterback, wide receiver, cornerback. And because in today's game, it's all about passing the ball. We got two of them. We just need to make sure we get that quarterback correct, and I think we'll get rolling.
Yeah. It's definitely a culture shift. Like Alan said, the quarterback is always the head of that culture shift, and we like before these extensions, we started off with us investing in our quarterback first. New quarterback at that, quarterback that's been in the league, has a chip on his shoulder. So, the long-term investment in Sauce and Garrett is definitely showing that, hey, this is the core of this team going forward. Whatever happens, good or bad, these guys are going to be here. So, it's good to have that feeling, because I feel like with Jets fans, it's always the same cycle of, rebuilding every 3-4 years, new head coach, new this, new that. Right now, it's like, okay, we have we have our set guys for the next, few years that we don't have to worry about. So,
yeah.
I'm
And
excited.
it also just sets a precedent for the entire locker room. Like,
Yeah.
I think the hardest part is with that whole strategy of just trading guys away, getting picks. It's kind of like what you said earlier. It's like you get these young guys who've won all their life, and they get here into the situation where you have this team that hasn't really won for a while, and then now they're trying to navigate that. And it's a lot. I think Garrett and Sauce both already went through those phases, and now they're kind of like even level, I would consider it. Like they're not necessarily high or low. I don't think the higher lows are going to affect them as much as like a rookie would. Like a rookie's going to go with the flow of like how everyone else is feeling, how the media is treating the Jets. So if the media is low, they're going to be low. If the media is high, they're going to be high. You kind of need players that like no matter how the media or whatever is happening, they're kind of still playing at the level that they're playing.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, look, I'm excited because, and I feel like a lot of Jets fans are excited because, this feels different, right? It's like whoa,
Yeah.
it's like whoa. Okay, we send in one player, and the next day are like, oh, all right, we did somebody else too. Okay, all right, we're doing something different now. Like it's and I feel like that's why again a lot of Jets fans are excited because it's a new feeling, something that we're not used to. So yeah, it's all good over here. Hopefully it translates on the field. It boosts that morale, and I want to see Sauce and Garrett with the C on their jersey because I feel like now is time. Now is the time.
Yeah. And I will say, I'm so happy we won't be sitting here all training camp like, oh, will the deals get done? And, this person holds out and then that person holds out. And now we're sitting here on Instagram and Twitter like, oh, my gosh, I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm glad we're not. Oh, my gosh, I'm happy we're not going through right now.
I'm telling you, this regime is doing it right, man, because they don't want no type of drama. They want to stay under the radar like they've been doing. They didn't want to go into training camp with these question marks. And I was talking to Britt,
especially with the New York media.
Yeah, especially with the New York media. I was talking to Britt earlier this week, and I said, training camp is in a couple weeks. Watch us sign these guys right before camp, just to get that out the way and boost morale, like leading into camp, because now it's like if you're Sauce and you're Garrett Wilson, you're coming into camp like let's go, like we are the guys right now. So like let's take this over. So I'm glad.
Yeah, and it also builds trust between a guy like Glenn and the players because, like, it's kind of like I'm sure Glenn probably had that conversation like, hey, you guys show up this offseason and do what you guys have to do. I'm gonna make sure y'all get paid. And and you see it kind of happen. All right, cool. He was right. It worked. We all got paid. All right, cool. Like, it builds that sort of relationship to where you get to practice and now you're ready to go because you feel like your coach is an honorable man, man of his word, especially. And that, honestly, that's what really builds like culture and team is that you kind of have to trust the people you're playing with. And you gotta have to trust that you guys are all gonna put everything on the line to go do what you guys have to do.
Yeah, and exactly like you said, man. Like, AG is coming in here. Probably told him, you show up like you've been doing. Don't worry about it. We got you.
Mm-hmm.
And those guys showed up, didn't complain or nothing. They could have skipped all those, all those, mini
like
camps,
voluntary,
all that stuff. They could have skipped that when they practice on their own and did their own thing. But no, they were in the building, getting reps with the team. It's different, like it's just different, and I love it. I love seeing Jermaine out here, going crazy, on this comeback. I love seeing Reese and Braylon working out together. Our foreseeable backfield back there. It's just good to see the camaraderie these guys have. So yeah. What up, Johnny? Johnny
boy.
About to break the wall. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Drop your fields predictions in the chat, Johnny. I know you think about that every other day. So yeah. But yeah. No, it's definitely a good feeling.
Yeah, it's definitely up. I feel good about it. I think everything's gonna come down. Like, well, I don't say everything, but I think just about 90. I don't say 90, but like somewhere 60 to 70% of a team's success is how much the team believes in each other. Now that the org already kind of showed the players like, hey, we believe in you guys. That's why they paid Sauce Garrett. That's why they paid Jamie and Sherwood. Like, hey, we're paying you guys because we believe you guys are the right guys to turn this thing around. So you got some leaders that you're kind of paying in the building, and now they kind of believe, all right, cool. These guys believe in me, so I think I can show that on the field now. So
exactly,
feels good.
So I'm excited. Let's see. All right, Johnny. Question for the panel: with our two pillars of players that are in for the long haul, which coordinator has more to prove, Tanner or Wilkes, and why? It's a great question.
Oh wow,
that's a great question.
You want to start? You want to start, or you want me to start?
You can start. You gotta take this first.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna say Tanner only because he doesn't have a long history of coordinator background, so he's really a wild card. I think especially with Glenn, there's always going to be the conversation of who's running the defense, Glenn or Wilkes. I'm sure they both are going to have a hand in making sure the plays are there, but like everything that goes wrong with the offense is going to come down to what is Tanner doing? Is like, and it's going to come down to he's unexperienced, or like even if the offense is great, the highs are going to come with him and the lows are going to go with him. So I think there's a lot for him to prove. And honestly, if he does well, he will get a lot of head coaching. I don't want to say offers, but he'll definitely get the interviews. And the potential to get a head coaching job straight out of even just out of this year. I think if you can make this Jets offense work, something that it hasn't really worked for the past couple of years. That's a feat on its own. So I would definitely say Tanner in that sense. Wilkes just has to not really largely drop the ball. I'd say he'd have to do really bad for him to be like, oh, what's Wilkes doing?
Mm-hmm. And see with that, I'm gonna go the other way because any type of improvement to this offense, it's like wow, So Tanner to me, it's like he really doesn't, we can say he has a lot to prove, but does he really? Any type of improvement to this offense, it's like okay, wow, our offense looks great. But as far as Wilkes goes, it's like you are a proven coordinator. You have been a proven coordinator in the league already. Come here and do the same thing. If you come here and it's any less than what you've already shown us with other teams, it's like, what are you doing? And then on top of that, we have Aaron Glenn, our head coach, being a defensive guy. It's like, Wilkes and Glenn, I feel like they have the most pressure to create that type of defense that they've been known to kind of make. So as far as coordinator that has more to prove, I'm gonna say Wilkes, man, because don't come in here and our defense is playing half-ass. You've been in the league, right? You need to show us that you still got that moxie, you still have that creative scheme, going on. So I want to see our defense be back to top 5, like it was before.
Yeah, the one thing I will say to your point, if the Jets offense is really good, but the defense is subpar, ooh, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot for him. It's gonna be a hot seat for him, bro.
It's not gonna be good. And our offense is gonna look different. It's gonna look different. Yeah, it's gonna be better than what we've seen before, right? We can expect that. We can have that expectation. But as far as our defense has always been our bread and butter. If our defense is not doing good, everything falls apart. It doesn't matter if our offense is playing good, if our defense is playing bad, it is bad. So
yeah, man.
So yeah, I want to see. I mean, and we've seen that with Justin Fields too. Justin Fields has had great games, and his defense lets up 40 points, and Fields can't do nothing with that. So,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, our defense needs to lock in, man. And I believe that we will. The only question mark I have is that Brandon Stevens. All right, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that side.
Azariah Thomas, man.
I'm not. Oh yeah, Azariah Thomas. Hey, I hope he's something because or Stiggers. I mean, Stiggers is kind of going under the radar.
Yeah.
I hope,
Yeah, that's the thing about the NFL. It's like the moment you kind of have your first year as like it's like a puppy year. Like everyone kind of loves you, and then right then after you're a teenager. You're a teenager. You're in like weird spots where like either you become a person that everyone loves or we hate you.
And it's crazy. I mean, I hope Stiggers can make a name for himself on special teams, but the opposite corner role, I'm telling you, if Stevens is out there getting cooked, I'm gonna be hot. All right. Don't be out here getting cooked, Brandon Stevens.
I will say having Michael Carter back, I think will be helpful. Like a healthy Michael Carter back, let me say.
Yeah.
Sure. At the slot, I think that'll definitely be helpful because like you kind of have two spots pretty much lined up. Like I feel good about Michael Carter and I feel good about Sauce.
Yeah.
On their ends. So like now Stevens is like you just gotta do decent on your end to where it's not like a quarterback's literally just looking at whoever you're man. I mean, but even in that case, you just kind of have some safety help specifically for him. Because I feel pretty good about like Sauce and Michael Carter going 1-on-1, to be honest, for the most part. Except for the height in the slot. That's the only place where I'm like, I'm not sure about Michael Carter. Like guarding 1-on-1.
Who's our backup slot corner? Like if Carter goes down, who's the next guy? Would it be
whoever
Stiggers?
Step up?
Would it be Stiggers?
Stiggers, JBC, Thomas, whoever steps up.
JBC.
I don't know if like any of them are like a defined slot corner.
Yeah,
but it would be Oliver. One of them.
We still have Isaiah Oliver.
We do still have Oliver, but I don't know. Like that's the thing. Like when you have a new staff, you don't know how they're gonna feel about each guy in a position. Like I know for Salah, it might have been Oliver, just because like all right, he has the experience. Let's get that done. With this new staff, I don't know who they value yet. I don't know if they value Oliver as much as Salah and the old staff did.
Yeah. Oliver's versatile. He can play low safety.
Yeah, but they liked him because he knew the scheme well.
Yeah.
He knew the scheme well, and he was a vet. It's kind of like if you had a guy like Echoes. No, Echoes a little better. But like kind of like Stiggers, if he had a couple years in the system and then he went to San Francisco or something like that. It's like based off of how he played. Let me say.
I wish we had brought somebody from the Lions secondary over with us.
The Lions secondary was really bad. I wouldn't say that.
Well, yeah, they were bad, like with them over there. But like they had some guys there that would make clutch plays or that would at least know the scheme that AG trying to set.
Yeah, like kind of like a coach support in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I definitely get that. Like just someone in the room to at least kind of like help guys accelerate and learn the playbook a little faster because they already know it.
Like how
that would be beneficial.
Yeah, like how DJ Reed was with Salah. That.
Yeah.
But Johnny said it has to be Tanner. Aaron Glenn is saying that we need to get the ball to Wilson. So, Tanner has to scheme up some plays for Wilson. Garrett has to be the focal point of the offense. He has to be. But that doesn't mean that I don't think we shouldn't we should abandon the run just to feed Garrett the ball. I feel like Garrett is gonna get his looks off of the run. I feel like that's something that we're going to need to establish early. And I feel like again, a wide receiver's best friend is that offensive line and a run game or a play action. So,
yeah. I definitely do think like I think the hardest part isn't necessarily going to be scheming a place for Garrett or scheming up the run game. It's going to be finding the right blend between it all and then incorporating other guys like if you can trying to get it like Corley some trick plays maybe or Smith maybe how do you throw in a little bit of the other guys so it's not predictable. Because I think that's where it always becomes hard as an offense when the defense can basically guess exactly what you're going to do and when you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Because now they can kind of counter it pretty much. So keep the defense on their toes. I will say I want to see some more like options, like run options, especially like Field, with, like Fields, Reese, and Garrett. It's kind of like you don't know who's like they don't even know who's going to get the balls open, be based off of whatever read on the field. I think that would be awesome, honestly.
Yeah, and that's where the Fields and Garrett connection is really going to gel on that level, or it's going to show on that level because you got to be on the same page with your wide receiver if you're a quarterback and you're thinking about handing the ball off and like you see your wide receiver do a move and just pull it back real quick and like zip it out there. So and Fields been locked in, man. He's been. I mean, I haven't followed Fields. I haven't followed his regimen in the offseason over recent years, obviously, but it's like the kid is locked in, man.
Yeah, he's like living, eating, drinking football.
I'm like, bro, like,
yeah,
like everybody's on vacation, bro. Like, are you good?
Yeah, every time you turn around, he's doing something. I respect it. I respect it. You know what it is too? I'm sure from his position is that like there's so much money on the table. Like especially if you can do something special here. Oh my gosh, there's so much money on the table. There's so much money on the table. Like not only just from the Jets, just outside the like commercials. Like there's so much money on the Jet like that Rodgers left off the table because he just one injury and then two he just never had that type of year. But just 1 year, so much money, so much money.
Yeah. I'm saying it's like being a young guy in New York and like you really locked in. You're the quarterback of a New York team.
Yeah,
like the opportunities can be endless for real. Like
like I know the lows can be low, but man, those highs it gets crazy. Like just think about like oh my gosh, like how many commercials was Brunson in? They played that freaking Villanova commercial probably like 5,000 times throughout the playoffs.
Yeah.
So
it's
and then he was in the playoff commercial. Like Brunson gets his money off just the team. I'd say.
Yeah. So yeah, it's if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. You can make it anywhere.
Yeah, he'll definitely get the bread.
Yeah. But speaking of getting that bread, all right, somebody in Washington isn't getting that bread right now.
Yeah.
And he's been, kind of I want to say frustrated, kind of, feeling a little jaded out there. And with that, there's been a lot of rumors, trade rumors, Terry McLaurin. All right. Bleacher Report, and a lot of people have been predicting a trade, right? But Bleacher Report predicts a trade between the Jets and the Commanders.
Yeah.
And this trade includes Terry McLaurin, Austin Eckler, and none other than Breece Hall. Now, I know we have some Breece Hall truthers out here. I'm a Breece Hall truther. I don't want Breece Hall to go. But this trade is kind of piquing my interest. You're the one who sent this to me. So how do you feel about this, man?
I will start off by saying, especially like how you said it, that's exactly the comments that were on this. So it was Twitter, so it was more like the replies. Yeah. But like all the replies were like, Jets accept that immediately and yada, yada, yada. I personally don't think they do. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I would say hell no to the Commanders, personally. Like, and it's no disrespect to anything. So, and I think it's the fine line here. First, it's the second rounder. I don't know why I would give up a second rounder. No disrespect for 2 30-year-olds. Honestly, they could keep Austin Eckler. That's number one. You can just keep him. I don't even want him. I don't want him. Keep him. Keep him. You can keep him. Matter of fact, I'll throw in a 7th so I don't get him. I don't want him. You can keep him. And matter of if you guys want to give us a 7th rounder because you feel like something's missing, whatever we got to do, keep him. Terry, like I love Terry. I love Terry throughout his whole career. The issue is, and I'm sure this is why they're having this issue right now. Terry is 29, turning 30 in September. It only goes down from here. Like he might have another year or two left of like, him at his ceiling. But like where we are right now, we're not like the Commanders right now are trying to push for a Super. At least that's where they believe they are. They believe they're at a place where they're pushing for Super Bowl. I don't even know why they would want to do this, honestly.
Don't let my friends hear that. Don't let my friends hear that. They don't.
But that's what they believe. That's what they believe. They believe they're pushing for a Super Bowl right now. Because they just got Debo in the offseason. I don't really know why you would trade your star receiver at that point. With no, like, if Debo would be your number, like, you'd literally get nowhere. Well, I don't say you wouldn't get anywhere. Like, you would not have really improved after everything in the offseason at that point. And you would get Brees, but you already have a running back. So, it's not even beneficial for them. So, I feel like both sides lose, in my opinion. Like, I think the second rounder is probably good for the Commanders, but it doesn't help them this year. And then Brees, obviously, I think he would help. I think that would be a good little 1-2 punch. But they don't really have another weapon for Jaden Daniels. Like, they lose in weapons, in my opinion, for Jaden Daniels. And then for us, we get Terry McLaurin, but he never played with Justin Fields. So, like, it's a good – it's just, it's nice to have a Ohio State dude, but it's like he'd still have to sit down, learn how to play with Justin Fields. And by the time he does, prime gone.
That wasn't his quarterback.
31.
That wasn't really his quarterback. But I will say this is fun to kind of indulge in. This
yeah.
It's like, oh, that's a spicy one, right? Okay, the spicy one. Eckler, he's like the shifty receiving back. Braylon could be the bell cow. Brees is kind of like our bell cow / receiving back. Mm-hmm. Brees is kind of he's like he's like a bigger, less shifty Eckler, right? In my opinion, he can be a wide receiver too if need be. But yeah, this is a spicy trade. This is a spicy trade. I know a lot of Commander fans, and they, when I actually sent them this idea, they almost kicked me out the group chat. They're like, we're not giving up Terry.
And they still gotta pay him too. That's the other part too.
Yeah,
he wants 30+ mil. So I'm like, you got to pay a second receiver 30+ mil. Whew.
That's what I'm saying. And they're already having to pay Debo a lot of money right now. So
yeah,
it's up to it's really up to them, on how they feel about that. But Terry is deserving. He's been one of those loyal guys that you don't want to see go. Like the fan base, that's probably their favorite player on the team on the offense right now. So, you let go of Terry, you're losing a lot of people, in that fan base. But, Garrett, Terry would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, it would honestly be like trading Garrett at trading Garrett like the last year of his contract.
Exactly.
And it's like after all that, basically whole career here.
After all,
yeah. But no, for real though, it's like all career, bam, mean nothing.
Yeah, no, for real. And he's been a lot to that franchise, so I hope they don't do it. But Johnny wants Jennings from San Francisco.
I think that would be solid though. I don't know what it would take to get a guy like that.
Yeah.
But I think that's definitely the route I would rather go as well. Someone that plays more of a wide receiver 2 role.
Yeah.
Especially not looking for wide receiver 1 money. I don't think you can pay 2 wide receiver 1s in this league. I think that's a way to, because especially you pay a guy like Terry 30+ mil, then like someone said, how do you pay your old line at that point?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got AVT last year, John Simpson last year. The rest they're under contract, but before you know it, Tip is going to win a new contract. Olu just rookie last year, but eventually, these days, Sauce and Garrett got their contract only 3 years in, so Olu might feel the same way. So it's gonna get a little crazy.
It's tough. It's tough. And you're like, we see E in the chat. What's up, E? What up, E? Yeah, man. I'm with you. Simpson has been solid, and ABT, he's seen guys like Sauce and Garrett come after him and get that bag, but like to his credit, it's hard to invest in ABT right now because of what he's put out. If you ask any Jet fan, ABT should be a 3-4 time Pro Bowler, right?
Easily.
But it's not the realistic case because of the injuries and the inconsistency as far as his availability. So it's tough to kind of see how that plays out. But I want ABT to stay. I think he's a unicorn on the offensive line, and that should be where we focus our next contract negotiations.
Oh yeah. And I'm sure, I'm sure they probably want to pay everybody, but it's like at some point too, you just kind of have to see some guys for yourself, especially like guys like ABT. It's like the best ability is availability. All right, cool. You were healthy your rookie year, and then you were healthy last year. Let's at least get one more year of you being healthy and see how you look next year before we go pay you. I'm sure the same conversation's having with JJ, and that's why they're probably both in the same sort of boat. And then Brees got to be the hardest person to pay, only because it's like, what do you pay him based off of what his potential is or what he's shown you? Because what he's shown you is that he's not a top 10 back, but his potential is he could be a top 5 back. So it all just kind of depends. And that's why it's good to just see it firsthand. And that's why you give him no line. Look, go earn it, bro.
Yeah, go earn that. Go earn that, ABT. You got it.
Yeah, everybody go earn it. Everyone's gonna go have to earn it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if it's any year that ABT decides to lock in and make the Pro Bowl, is this year. All right, is this year. So
I want to see All Pro, man. Honestly, ABT was on the All Pro track before the first injury.
Oh yeah.
Before the first one, he was on the All Pro track, and then I would say he was on a Pro Bowl track before the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's hard when you stack these injuries, and then you don't really get the off season of training. So, I'm glad he'll get a full off season of actual training. I'm happy to see what he does this upcoming year, and it'll definitely tell us is this the guy we're going to pay?
Yeah. No, it's like. I know. I definitely agree. With you. If I did get anybody's jersey on the offensive line, it would be Barrett Tucker, because that's just a hard, number, hard jersey, last name on the back. That's just.
I love his tattoos. I will say that.
Yeah, his
tattoos are tough.
He's a cool guy. What I'm saying? So, and he stays solid. He's like the only one out of that draft class I feel like that's still here.
Yeah. I can't even remember anyone else on that draft class.
Who else is it? I know Michael Carter is in there.
Okay. That was Michael Carter's draft? Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I don't think so. Am I actually no.
Which draft was he? He was 20. Was he 2020? No, 2020. No, yeah, 2020.
If he was 2020.
No. Ah, man. Now it's blinking. Because he was the same year that Zach was.
Okay, so that's 2021. So Elijah Moore was the same year?
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, it was Zach, ABT, Elijah, Mike.
Yep.
And Elijah Moore, that's I wouldn't mind, Elijah Moore, he's tough, man. I feel like he's just starting to get into his own. He's starting to carve out that, that journeyman role. But
actually, it was a decent year. Sherwood, Michael Carter, the cornerback too.
What, 2021?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was the later rounds that kind of stayed.
Yeah, we got Echols. It was a decent year. Like looking back, it wasn't terrible. It was
that first pick. It was that first pick.
Yeah, Zach just kind of, it's like a big stench on it.
Yeah.
Imagine
Imagine we got Michael Parsons instead.
Yeah.
Like
looking back, it's like spending $1,000 and then getting back poop. Like you spend $1,000 and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get this brand new MacBook, and they literally just poop in a box and send it back.
That pro day, bro.
Yeah, it's literally what it is. It's like all the pictures online look beautiful. It looks like it's a brand new MacBook. You know, like they're like, you're gonna get a lot of good use out of it. You know, it's amazing. You got it on sale and everything, and they just send you a box of poop. Like it was like, are you kidding me? It's like like obviously this is not a MacBook, and they're like, no, it is. It is.
Yeah. This ain't no MacBook. All right. This ain't no MacBook. But yeah, no, pay ABT. All right, that's in my book for next up. You know, or just a little something. Just give him a little something for him to stay. You ain't got to break the bank with him because you know clearly you can't break the bank with somebody who's not available. But yeah.
It's gonna be interesting on like how they manage all those contracts between like ABT, Brees, JJ, Will McDonald eventually. Like everyone's gonna want their money coming up. So I don't know how they're gonna manage all that, but they work cut out for them. Especially because like I don't know, I feel like it's hard to pay a bunch of guys when you're not winning. It's a little easier when it's like, all right, we're winning, so it's like you kind of want to keep that core together. But it's like when you're not winning, it's like I don't even know if I want to really keep all you guys because obviously something's wrong.
All right, we have a creative question in the chat. Soleil's giving us some great questions tonight. Y'all can bring back one legend that played for the Jets and they're back to the Jets. Who would it be and why? And everybody else in the chat, if y'all want to answer this in the comments, go ahead, drop y'all's takes because it's a lot of options here.
There's a lot of options. You know, I'm going through the list in my head.
I
think I know who I'm doing.
I need John this month. I need to say that because I was thinking that.
What do you say? Oh,
he said Wayne.
Yeah. Like I thought about that, but no, I'm not doing that.
When are we talking to
I'm not doing that one. I think I know who I'm doing. And I don't think I think people are not gonna like my answer.
Just one legend.
I don't think anyone's gonna like my answer.
One legend. Oh man, let me think. One legend, one Jets legend.
I'll go first. To give you some time.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Nick Mangold.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Nick Mangold. And the reason why Nick Mangold wasn't just a center.
Yeah.
He was a guy that kind of orchestrated that whole offense. Like he made sure everybody was where they needed to be. Like he really kind of made sure that, like, I think if anyone was going to come back and make sure our offensive line gets to their potential, it would have been Mangold, in my opinion. And that's the only reason why I didn't do DeBrickshaw, because, you know, we already have Olu. Tip has had some snapping issues. So I think especially you get Mangold and you have a young Tip behind him, maybe even filling that guard if God forbid is an injury, I'd feel pretty good about that. I'd feel really good about my offensive line at that point.
Yeah. No. Nick Mangold would be tough. It makes me want to say DeBrickshaw because he was like, you know, the silent giant. But I'm gonna go the easy answer. I'm gonna go the easiest answer. Darrell Reeves.
Yeah.
Him and Sauce would like that would actually, because Sauce is kind of like Cromartie in a way as far as like the stature, but you know, just better. I want to say techniques. Cromartie did get picks though, but man, Sauce and Reeves.
Sauce and Reeves would be crazy.
Oh my God,
Sauce and Reeves would be crazy.
You really you can't throw the ball.
Yeah.
Unless we're in zone and you catch the safety slacking. But prime Reeves with Sauce right now, oh man, that's definitely insane. You know, so yeah. One legend that played for us in their prime, the Jets. Bring me Prime Revis back.
Prime Revis. I will say that would be pretty tough.
Yeah. But I like Nick Mango too. I love Nick Mango.
I also wonder, like, it'd have been different if we could pick a guy in their prime, like, you know, like how you have like the guys in their prime in the Jets and the guys that in their prime, but like came to the Jets after.
Yeah.
Because I like Ed Reed would have been crazy.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, that would be crazy.
That would have been especially now with like
like the way our roster's kind of formed up. I feel like that would be a great fit.
Yeah. Or LT. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Oh, Chargers LT with the Jets.
Yeah. Behind this whole line too. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jamal Adams in his prime though.
Jamal Adams
his prime was us.
His prime
was us. We saw like his prime was us. It wasn't with anybody else. That's a good one, AP. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Jamal, he was a dog that 1 year he was just unstoppable.
Bro, he was
an edge, he was a linebacker, he was a safety.
What? Man, he done, man. Where's that? Man? I'm gonna clip this clip and show Jamal Adams highlight of him. Saquon, Daniel Jones.
Yeah. Honestly, I was really surprised. Like, at one point, I thought they were really just gonna bring him on offense and like, you know, screw it. Your only hope at this point.
Yeah, but Gase wasn't messing with that.
Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started on him.
Gase was after Bowles, right?
He said Gase was after. Yeah.
That's
that's
crazy.
where it all really went downhill.
Because Bowles is still in the league doing things. Gase really messed that whole era up, man. Like we were like rightfully excited about that era with the players that we had. You know, I'll never like the Sam Darnolds, the Robbie Andersons.
It all starts with McCagnon, honestly, in my opinion.
That was a great year to be excited, but Gase, that's
nope. I still think it starts with McCagnon.
Yeah.
If we never hired McCagnon, we probably don't have problems today.
Yeah.
McCagnon is the reason Bowles got fired eventually.
Yeah,
and McCagnon's the reason Gase got hired to begin with.
Actually, you remember the wide receiver Deontay Thompson?
Is that who?
Deontay Thompson. He played for Florida. He was with the Bears for a little bit. He was with the Bills too. Deontay Thompson.
His name sounds familiar.
Yeah. He played with Tim Tebow, but him and I hoop at the same gym.
Oh yeah.
Him and I hoop at the same gym here, and I was talking to him, and he was telling me that like the 1 year he was here with the Jets, Gase like did not have control of the locker room at all. You know, so it's just like, dang, like if somebody that was here for a year could see that, imagine people that were there with Gase for multiple years. Oh my god.
Yeah. Wait, throw that throw Adrian's comment on the thing. Yeah, that was the answer. That's a great answer. That is a great answer. That is an amazing answer right there. I got to give you that one. That's a great answer. Like that 2015 Brandon Marshall with Garrett Wilson. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie. That would be fun. That would be fun.
Garrett Wilson on one side, Brandon Marshall on the other side.
2015 Brandon Marshall. I don't want any other one.
2015 too. Even prime Brandon Marshall from other teams, but like honestly, 2015 honestly, with us, that was one of his prime years though.
That was his best year, in my opinion.
Dang,
he went off that year. Oh man, that would be honestly that would be a really fun offense. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, bro, nah.
Yeah, I love that one. What in the heck kind of question is this, bro? What? I'm gonna let you answer that first.
You gonna let me answer that?
I'm kind of confused on the question though.
Ice Spice or Garrett Wilson's girlfriend? Oh man.
Oh, like would you rather Ice Spice or Garrett Wilson? Oh, because we don't know Garrett Wilson's girlfriend's name. I get it. I thought you were saying Ice Spice or Garrett Wilson as your girlfriend. I was like, well, I wouldn't date Garrett.
No.
What type of question is that?
So look, Garrett Wilson's girl is a hooper. All right, she be hooping, getting buckets. But I'm gonna go Ice Spice. I'm gonna go Ice Spice. Ice Spice.
I'm gonna go neither. Take them back. I can live without both.
Good answer. Dang,
Yeah, I can live without both.
Crazy question, Johnny. That's a funny one.
That is a crazy answer. And the craziest part about it is the and why. Like, you can't just say an answer. You gotta explain yourself.
No, I ain't explaining myself. Just Ice Spice.
like why Ice Spice? Like, what about her makes you choose her?
Johnny is a troll. But yes, no, man. I mean, Garrett and his girl has been together for a long time though. They're like the college sweetheart type of thing. She goes to Texas. He's a hooper. Garrett's from Austin, Texas. So like, you know, it's a cool little love story there. You know, both athletes. You know, so hey, it's like you know, whatever. You know, but yeah, no, it's a. Brandon. I can answer the question. I can answer the question. It's fine. I don't have no ties here. All right, yeah. Why? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I didn't answer the NY part. I just said the name. So you didn't get me there. You didn't get me there, man. You don't go get the NY.
What is the real reason? What is the real reason?
There ain't no real reason. It's just
what particular feature makes you choose the answer that you chose?
Yeah, because she can rap. How about that?
Oh, so you like rappers?
Yeah, she got bars.
Oh,
yeah.
So you like any type of rapper?
Yeah, I like somebody I can do a freestyle with every now and then. Bar for bar. Let's make a song. All right.
Sure.
Oh man. Williams coming back this year? Which Williams are you talking about?
There's a lot of Williams.
Yeah, it's few of them.
Quentin Williams, Quincy Williams,
Gio Williams.
Yeah,
we have all three Williams brothers on the team right now. So yeah.
Mike Williams, that was here last year.
Mike Williams, yeah, he's back with the Chargers. I saw that, but he's on the PUP list to start off training camp. Surprising.
Oh wow, so surprised.
That's crazy how much.
What happened with Gio Williams? Did he make the team? I don't think he made the team.
I don't know. I mean,
he never said anything past.
I mean, he still might be on the bubble. You never know. I think still might be on the bubble.
Yeah. I like having the Williams bros. Man, I'm pretty sure Quincy's contract's coming up, so that's another one that's just like it's gonna get very. I hope they have a good accountant, like somebody that can really clean up these books, because there's gonna be a lot of stuff they got to figure out.
Yeah. I think Quincy's got to stay. I think you got to keep Quinn and Quincy together on this team for the long haul. I think that's just great chemistry. I was not uneasy, but I didn't know how that was going to turn out when we first got Quincy. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool, but it's like them playing together. It's like this. Quincy's elevated ever since they've been on the same team. So it's just like, hey, might as well keep them together, man. Like it's working out.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. We will definitely see.
Ice Spice or Garrett Wilson's girlfriend. That's crazy. That's the question of the night, man. Sheesh.
Yeah, that's. Does anyone else have some interesting questions they want to ask Brent? Make sure you ask why. Don't forget to ask why. That's the main question. It's not the
Well,
question.
we've
it's the why.
been going. We've been going for a little minute, so it's like whatever questions get thrown in here, I'm ready. I'm ready for them. So yeah, I'm ready. But just especially after that Hard Knocks, don't miss that Hard Knocks, man. Don't miss that Hard Knocks, man. That Hard Knocks is haunted in me.
Yeah, it's like that that meme where
It's like a horror movie now. It's like a horror movie now.
Yeah. That was a time. It was a time. That was definitely a time.
Yeah, nah, I can't even. You know, I've scrolled past that Hard Knocks season on my app, and I contemplate clicking on it just to watch it again, but I can't do that to myself.
I might just show my kids that Hard Knocks. Just they could be like, oh, what happened? He got hurt the first play. Hurt like season was over.
Yeah, I'm definitely showing my kids that Hard Knocks to be like, y'all want to see some, we're gonna watch the whole thing, get them excited. Then I'm gonna show them the 4 plays. But I'm gonna show them the rest of the game. I'm gonna show them like the 4th play, and be like, this is what life.
You gotta tell them the game was over before it even started.
Yeah, nah.
They're thinking like, oh, did they just blow him out? You just gotta watch.
It's gonna be a lesson. It's gonna be a lesson saying this is what life can do to you. Life can get you up here, and then just like that, it can just take your excitement away. So
yeah, it's like a bad movie. Like it's like a movie where because I feel like every movie has this thing where it's like it brings you down and it brings you back up. It's just one of those movies where it just brings you down and it's like, all right, screw you, get out of my theater.
Just first Falcons. Let's go to that game this year. Hey, what is
it going to be in ATL or is it in MetLife?
Let's see.
Oh, you have it right here. That's perfect. That's it. I don't even remember them playing the Falcons.
It's in MetLife.
Oh, in MetLife. We're all going to MetLife week 13. Is it going to be cold? It's going to be cold.
It'll be like the on the fringe cold. It'll be like it looks like November, right? Is that November?
November what?
Week 13. That looks like a November game, right? Or maybe late October. Week 13.
I'll check it right now.
September. October.
Check it right now. It will be November 30th. Actually, I'll be in New York at that time. I'll be in New York at the time, so I might actually go to that one.
Like the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna be in New York for Thanksgiving, so okay. I just might do it.
That might be a good little trip. I'll make it happen. Hope you're ready for week 1. Yeah, we ready, man. Yeah, we ready. I know you happy you got Aaron Rodgers over there. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how he does week 1, buddy. Because
yes. Ninja, I'm gonna be ready for you. I'm ready for you. Come week 2.
Our week 1 Aaron Rodgers experiences has not gone so well. So we'll see.
Ninja, make sure you're on this podcast right after that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna have some things to say.
Make sure you're here, Kyle. Ninja. Make sure you're here. Make sure you're nice and present and ready to go. Just like you were last year when that whole game was rigged. All right, because we were supposed to win that. I'm not trying to hear that. That Steelers game was rigged. All right. we fire our head coach 2 weeks before, and then I'm not trying to hear that at all. But AP, you've never been to MetLife, man. MetLife it's honestly a great stadium. In the cold, it might be there. And tickets being cheap, it just depends on how the teams are doing.
Yeah, it depends on how we're doing it.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this is probably the best time to get it.
It might be the best
because it's either right now or if you let the season play out and then things go bad. That's typically the 2 times it's the cheapest. Mm-hmm. But I'm down. Yeah. I'm down playing something out.
Here's another question from our boy E. What player on defense are you gentlemen on the panel looking to succeed next season, and why? His answer is Leonard Taylor.
That's a good that's a good question. That's a good answer.
You know, hopefully LT3 gets some burn. Because
Hopefully, like I hope he just has a solid year. You know, I always love a good underdog story. I felt like he didn't really get burned with the last coaching staff, like enough burn the last coaching staff. So curious to see what he comes back with. I know he has his he has like a gaming channel on Instagram I follow. So that'd be interesting. But I'm curious to see what he shows in the field next year. But with that said, my answer, I know this is kind of like actually I'm gonna go JJ. I want a good comeback story.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I want a good comeback story because whenever a guy gets that Achilles injury, you never know how they're gonna come back after. So if he just has a decent year, I'll be pretty happy with it.
JJ?
Yeah.
I honestly love the answer too. JJ, that's what I was thinking, to be honest.
Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, like, as far as who I want to see succeed, of course I want to see JJ like bounce back and like come out there. But I'll go on the other side of the D line and say Will McDonald.
That was actually my second choice. It's pretty funny.
I want to see Will McDonald come out there and follow up this strong season with some crazy plays. Jermaine Johnson was getting pick sixes. Okay, he was going crazy. I want to see Will McDonald have that same type of effect, man. I want to see him, batting passes and
take that next step.
Yeah, take the next step, picking up the ball and running. Because if he gets the ball and starts running, he's gone. I don't think anybody can him. So I want to see him with the ball in his hand. I want to see stuff like that. So yeah, Will McDonald will be my answer for sure.
Yeah, he's a lengthy dude. Pause.
Pause. What do y'all think the one move this offseason that would push the Jets into Super Bowl contention if you had the choice to choose?
Oh wow, that's a question. Woo. Super Bowl contention. I don't think there's a realistic move that would get everyone on board with us being in Super Bowl contention. But there's a move in my head that I think like internally would make us believe it all a little more. That makes sense.
What do you think?
Like that's because I want to stay realistic. I don't want to do like the whole like Justin Jefferson, like but like that's not realistic. Or like Jamar, like those aren't realistic. I'd probably say Chris Olave. I know the concussion things are still a thing, but I do think he'd be a solid complement to Garrett. Again, he already has the connection to Justin Fields. So I do think like that trio, and then you got Brees in the backfield, like it's a very dynamic offense at that point. Like, you really don't know who to guard and who to do. So I'll go love it.
Okay. One move this offseason on pushing Jets in a Super Bowl contention. That is a loaded question, especially with Jet fans, and it's a very hopeful question as well. I appreciate the question, Chalet. It's a very, very optimistic, insightful question here. But one move this offseason.
It's like one move. That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Super Bowl contention. Yeah, it would probably have to be trading for a wide receiver, man, or
like an elite defensive player.
An elite defensive player, man.
I don't even know who. Ninja, give up. Give up. That's funny.
I'm stumped.
You could always trade for like Lamar Jackson. I'm sure that would put us in contention.
Yeah, let's trade for Saquon Barkley. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, let's just draft Jesus himself.
Honestly, I think if we were to trade our entire team, full roster, for like, let's just say the Ravens roster or the Lions roster, I think we could do it. But it has to be a full trade. Everyone, coaches and all.
Oh man, I might have got a headache just thinking about what we got to do. I don't know. But okay, let me just reword the question. What can we do during the season to push us into Super Bowl contention? I would say we need 1,000 yards from Brees. We need a top 3 defense. 1,000 from Brees, top 3 defense. That puts us in that ground and pound and defensive mind state like we were back with Rex Ryan. That's 2. And 3, it will probably be Fields having his best year of his
MVP
career. Yeah, MVP worthy career. Yeah. This. I mean,
also, real quick, for the Commanders fan, Von Miller just signed with them.
Von Miller just signed with the Commanders?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, this is going to be great. They're gonna have. I'm afraid to look at my chat right now. At my group chat right now. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, especially because I was like, I know you got a bunch of Commanders fan friends, so I'm like, I know that group chat about to start blowing up in a second.
They are going to. I mean, I'm already reminded about every Jaden Daniels highlight and comment, you know. And I like Jaden Daniels. I don't like his fans though. But yeah, it started. Ninjas in the chat too. God, yeah. Well,
that's hilarious.
Hey, you want to pay Von Miller all that money? You want to do all that, but you can't pay Terry? Y'all better hope y'all pay Terry too. That's all I got.
How much are they paying him?
I don't know.
It was like you like all that money. Like, I said, I don't know how much they're paying him. I would hope not a lot. He's kind of towards the end of his career, and I'm almost sure. I don't know. Isn't he still getting paid by the Bills?
Probably. So they probably got him off.
Yeah. It's probably cheap.
Yeah. Trust me. I'm yelling at my TV all the time. Losing the first down. That's where I feel like Justin Fields would step in and be that guy, because every time I would yell, "Just get a first down." That was probably after me yelling, just run the ball, you know, at the quarterback, right? So I feel like with Fields, it's gonna be like a, you know, okay, nobody's open. We've had quarterbacks where they hold the ball too long, they do some stupid stuff, or they're not mobile enough to like really, you know, get out the pocket. Fields, you know, 3rd and 3, I feel way more confident with Fields than I did with any quarterback the last 10 years. So yeah. Yeah. Von Miller to the Commanders. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. You know, congrats, guys. Hopefully
we got a lot of questions coming in.
Hopefully he makes an impact.
What week are you guys looking most forward to? Throw up the schedule again.
Schedule. Let's see the schedule.
Most looking forward to week 9. Can't lose. Can't lose.
Week 9 is the week most fans always look forward to. I promise.
I promise you, we're not losing that week.
That's the most stressless week for Jets fans, boy. I tell you. But yeah. I'm looking forward to week 11.
Thursday night football.
Yeah, week 11, Thursday night football. We play pretty good on Thursday night football. All right, and we don't have that many primetime games this season. So I'm looking forward to week 11 in New England versus them stinky Pats. All right, and yeah, I said stinky. You know, because by then there's gonna be no excuses. By then, but that's week 11. Well, both teams should either be in a groove or in a funk. It is what it is.
Stephon Diggs already lost his girl.
Stephon Diggs already lost his girl. Dang.
Yeah. He's gonna lose that game too.
He getting locked up by Sauce. I know that much.
I don't even think Sauce needs to lock him up. I'm pretty sure Brandon Stevens can lock him up at this point in his career. Washed ass.
That was a little. That's crazy. Diggs still Diggs. We'll see what type of jump Drake May makes this year. By week 11, we should know.
I can tell you about week 4.
By week 11, we should know.
But week 4, I will let you know. I'll let you know exactly what type of year he's about to have.
This year. Stock's gonna step it up. He's been working.
He's been working. He's been working.
Oh man, John Free's a Patriots fan here, so I'm just put this up here so we can have this on record now. Yeah, that's on record. Y'all see this? Y'all see this, Jet fans? Y'all see this? It's a Pat fan right here. All right. He ain't been proud the last few years. Actually, last year when we were playing the Pats on Thursday Night Football, I didn't hear from this man. All right. Apparently, he was mounting TVs.
Right? I didn't even see the game for real.
His words, not mine. His words, not mine. Okay, we gonna have John Freon this season. Don't worry about it. I got a special spot for each one of y'all this season. Kyle's gonna get that first wave. By the bye week, we might have some Commanders fans, up here, but that week 17 or week 11, oh yeah, Joffrey, just make sure you got no more TVs to mount, my boy, because you're gonna be up here 2-7. Yeah, okay, all right. 2-7 is crazy. 2-7 is crazy. Yeah. No, Joffrey, it's cool. It's cool. We gonna get you on the show. We can get you on the jet set, man. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, brother. Last year you was mounting TVs. Just make sure you clear your schedule up around week 11 and week 17. We'll get you up here, man. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, one not. Yeah, talk to him. Talk to him. I don't know why these Patriots fans are still delusional. Like Tom Brady still play for them or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might be 2-7, but y'all gonna be 1-8.
Yeah, it doesn't. That doesn't. Bill Belichick is gone. All right, he's gone. All right, so hey, Christian Gonzalez is not Sauce Gardner.
The only thing I don't understand about the Patriots is that they take away Bill Belichick to just keep trying to replace him with younger Bill Belichick. So I'm like, well, if you're gonna replace him, get somebody different. Vrabel's literally just young Bill Belichick. Might as well just kept him at that point.
And then y'all fired Mayo. Mayo ain't doing nothing to y'all, but just take over the ship.
Free Mayo.
That's how y'all do the brother, huh? That's how y'all do the brother.
Ain't gonna be no.
See, that's how y'all do the brother. Y'all gonna get Mayo in there just to be a little placeholder, just so y'all can sign for. Oh, see, that's why y'all don't learn. Y'all don't learn. See, we got the brother. We got the brother rooted in our team history. All right. Yeah, Vrabel might have won a Super Bowl with y'all. He ain't doing nothing back then, though. He ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing back then. But yeah.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. Like looking back, like 2 Belichick projects, like they just replaced Belichick with guys that learn from Belichick. It's kind of crazy.
I'm seeing a pattern here. All right.
Yeah.
So
They just want a younger version of him. I don't know.
That's why-
Maybe it was Belichick's girlfriend at the time. You know, like
Yeah.
we can't have all that. That's where Belichick drew the crossed the line. But hey, man,
delusion comes in green. Okay, yeah. Delusion is red, white, and blue. You see it. You see it. I'm seeing it, buddy. Red, white, and blue. That's the delusion. And ever since Brady left, Patriots fans have been that delusion meter. It's tipping the scale now. All right. It's all good though. It's all good though. You know. You think Drake May is gonna have a better season than Justin Fields? That's your prerogative. So, but yeah, yeah, it should be a great season though. It should be a great season. He said they're gonna.
I just want to make sure everybody talking shit. I need all y'all back, as long as we're winning. As long I got a lot of shit to say if we start winning. If we're not, I'd probably be very quiet. But if we're winning, oh, I want to see y'all. Ooh, I want to see y'all.
We're gonna have a guest every week. We're gonna have a special guest every week. Y'all be right here in the middle. Look, it's gonna be set up just like this, and y'all gonna be right there in the middle, just like that.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of MetLife. That's where y'all finna be on this show. Don't even worry
Bringing
about
folks to the game.
Yeah.
We're gonna use Brittany's season tickets, bringing people to the game to show their team losing.
There it is. Yeah, Britt done switched over from the Pittsburgh side, going to the season opener versus Pittsburgh. That's somebody with the vision. That's somebody that sees the.
Yeah, that's true vision.
You know? Yeah, like
that's a visionary.
The visionary, exactly. So yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, no. I guess to wrap up the show, coming up on like an hour and a half. Sauce, Garrett, paid. Our boys are paid. Cornerstone was locked down. 2 extensions, 1 mission, and that's to take flight and never land. So, it's good to see the guys get paid. It's good to see the team really locking in. So yeah, man. I'm just excited to be a fan right now. But they get us like this every year. So hopefully, this is the start of something new here. What are your closing thoughts?
My closing thoughts?
Yeah.
Just don't fuck it up. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. Don't mess this up.
That's a great closing thought. I'm not gonna lie. That's a great.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
We in July. Let's get it rolling, man.
Yeah, training camp next week. So let's lock in. I know we're content creators, but I have a field day with these training camp highlights and all this hype and everything like that. One just dropped, probably about to get popping again on YouTube, and we're gonna be locked into that. It's just let's just lock in, man. Lock in. It's good to be back.
For sure.
We're gonna be as training camp continues to fly on, we're gonna be up here. We might do Mondays, Wednesdays. We'll keep y'all posted. But yeah, it's good to be back. Good to talk to everybody. Appreciate everybody in the comments. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the video. Make sure y'all like the video. And subscribe to the channel, man. So yeah, appreciate y'all again, and we will see y'all next week. It's good to be back, man.
Yes, sir.
Good to be back.